Hi, I don't believe we've been formally introduced. My name is Ray Johnson, and I'm an actor. And this is Equals 3. It's a show I started 5 years ago from my college dorm room. And this is my last episode. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to adopt my performance persona so that you aren't as bored during this episode. So, why am I quitting? Well, I'm glad you asked, handsome stranger. Well, the short answer is I've been making internet videos as a hobby for a long time, and I feel like I've outgrown it. Like, I've written more jokes about viral videos than any one human should ever have to write. The long answer is, look, I've been fortunate enough to have had a lot of success in this medium. Like, this show, Equals 3, has a bigger viewership than 99% of the shows on cable television. Even to this day, it's still very popular. Your Favorite Martian, my music project, was like the top music channel on YouTube, and it sold 1.2 million units on iTunes. 1.2 million, with no record label, no advertising budget, no radio play. That was just me and word of mouth. Riley Rewind, our web series, got like 10 million views on Facebook before it even hit YouTube. And Variety said it was like one of the top web series of the year or something like that. My podcast, Runaway Thoughts, is like in the top 10% of all podcasts or something ridiculous. So why am I telling you this? I'm telling you this to illustrate that I feel like I've done everything cool that there is to do in this medium, and I've had a ton of success, and it no longer feels gratifying. Yeah, I know, it makes me sound like a spoiled bitch, and I'm gonna be really candid here and say this. I'm the kind of person who has to keep moving forward and has to keep being creative, or I get depressed. I'm just being 100% honest here. Like, this show isn't fulfilling me creatively anymore, and I have to move on. I mean, really, the only satisfaction I get from doing this these days is that I get to entertain and interact with you, which, by the way, has been an incredible experience. I feel so grateful that you even give a shit enough to watch this. Like, I feel like some sort of pageant queen in all this. Like, I can't believe you chose me. So where do we go from here? Well, first of all, remember, I'm retiring as host of Equals 3. I'm not retiring from life. I'll still be around. Like, if you'll notice, I'm doing a lot more acting these days. And if you'll recall, I sold a television show last year, and it may or may not eventually go to air. That's kind of the way television works. I also wrote a graphic novel that actually got published and should be out this summer. I'm also thinking about doing some live show stuff. Like, I got tons of stuff going on. And yeah, there may even be some new YouTube projects in the near future. Who knows? The point is, I'm retiring from Equals 3. I'm not dying. Now, what's gonna happen to Equals 3, the brand, the show? Well, I'll get to that. First, I want to talk about some videos. Now, I have chosen 10 viral videos that I have reviewed over the last few years, and these really stood out to me in one way or another. Maybe they were funny, maybe they were interesting. Either way, I want you to watch these, and I want you to pay attention to how much not only the show has changed over the last 5 years, but how much I've evolved as a person. We all hate trolls, and I actually have a good time making fun of them. But I have even more fun watching someone react when trolls have pissed them off. Like this guy.
You know, you 13, 14, and 15-year-old fucking little kids who are telling me I need to fucking lose weight. And fucking tell me I'm a fucking idiot on my fucking videos. Fuck you!
Alright, don't call this guy fat. He's obviously a bit worked up over it.
I'm getting these comments. Fat! Gay! Idiot! Dumbass! What the fuck?
You know, with all these viral videos of people getting hurt, I was really glad when I came across this one called How to Kiss a Woman by Captain Kirk.
I wouldn't like that at all.
And look, Captain Kirk really shows you how to handle women. Oh, f***, did he seriously just punch that alien chick in the face? Damn, that's hardcore. He was all like, yo, Lady Gaga, what did the 5 fingers say to the face? Slap! Not cool, Captain Kirk. Now, I can't believe that this video went so viral this week. Now, the video is actually a small clip from that show, Intervention. Now, whoever posted it titled it Best Cry Ever. And I'll be damned if it isn't the best cry ever.
Somewhere deep down in my heart, I still love you.
But the guy is getting his life together. Shouldn't we be happy for it? But no, you guys gotta go and auto-tune the damn video.
I still love you.
You guys have a fucked up sense of humor, that's all I'm saying. Guys, I'm not gonna lie. This next video is terrifying. I'm serious. Now, it's based on an old Olsen Twins music video about pizza.
Give me pizza! P-I-Z-Z-A. Give me pizza!
About a week ago, somebody took that footage and slowed it down.
P-I-C-C-A. Give me pizza! Did I happen to say?
No, keep watching. These kids get fucking creepy.
I want pizza! Hey! Are you ready to play? Now set down the pizza and bring me some chicken. Throw it on top and make it finger licking. Guacamole, meatball, with cream pouring like waterfalls.
Did you see that? Seriously, guys, the internet was invented for that one moment when that androgynous kid goes,
With cream pouring like waterfalls.
So this first video is a pretty accurate portrayal of what happens when mom goes out and dad is left to babysit. That's horrible. And why does that kid have a bag over his head? What is he, my date? And how come the dad doesn't even try to stop him when he's running? He just like sits there and keeps the camera rolling. And you know, I have a feeling that as soon as the camera was off, the dad was like, come on, kid. If you're old enough to walk, you're old enough to walk it off. This next video comes from Japan, and supposedly it's like a weird commercial for McDonald's. And this is like the creepiest McDonald's ad you will ever see. Like, I swear to God, Stephen King must have written it. What the f? Damn, Ronald McDonald! Why you gotta be so creepy? I mean, we all knew that Grimace gave off like weird child molester vibes, but now that Ronald McRapist is hiding under your bed, snatching your McNuggets up, I mean, look at him. He really wants to touch you in your play place. I mean, remember the ball pit at McDonald's? Well, you can't just show up and like play with his balls all day and not expect him to follow you home. Yeah, I'm gonna put my McNuggets in your pretty mouth. Oh, come on, Ronald McDonald. Don't be creeping on people. Don't make me get Mayor McCheese. Our second video is only 11 seconds long. It's actually the last line from an early 90s movie called Second Glance. So the lead character's name is Dan, and his one line is pretty emotional.
Hey, Scotty. Jesus, man.
That's it. 11 seconds. You know, I could have played that role. Hey, Scotty. Jesus, man. You know, I kind of love this video. It reminds me of those crappy after-school specials that I used to watch in the 90s that would tell me not to do drugs, but which ultimately led me to doing drugs.
Jesus, man.
And not only is the line awesome, but it's so vague that you could just change the emphasis and it could mean whatever you want. Hey, Scotty. Jesus, man! So after this brilliant line, the movie's over. But I can't help but wonder how Scotty would have replied.
Hey, Scotty. Jesus, man.
Oh, come on, I'm Jewish, you asshole. Stop rubbing it in. And my name's not even Scotty. You're gonna love this. This is really popular right now. 4 million views. So there's this guy here, and I think he's German, and he's almost butt naked out in the freezing cold, and he's about to jump into this pool of cold ass water. Now, I normally censor out the curse words because I don't want the show to get like too dirty, but I'm not going to this time because I want you to hear when he says, motherfucker, fuck the fucking cold, and my new band is called Siskel or Siskel or something like that.
Motherfucker, fuck the fucking world, and my new band is called Siskel.
Do you just not like check the water, like put a toe in or something? Like, oh, it's freezing ice. I mean, this guy's lucky he didn't hurt himself. He's lucky he didn't break his coccyx. So this first video is blowing up this week. It stars this woman who apparently skinned a Muppet to get this fur coat.
Through 122nd, so I had to go around 119th and go, they let me look at the lawyer's building. I know the vacuum cleaner man. He's seen my tits.
I'm sorry, what was that again?
I know the vacuum cleaner man. He's seen my tits.
Yeah, that's great, ma'am, but can you give us a description of the suspect? What the hell is a vacuum cleaner man anyway? Let's see, there's a mailman, a milkman, a policeman. There's no such thing as a vacuum cleaner man. That's just something some stranger said so he could see your tits. Good afternoon, ma'am. I'm the vacuum cleaner man. I'm here to inspect your tits. Have you ever been in a situation where you had to make a quick yet tough decision? Like this guy? So in this video, there is a raccoon attacking this guy's dog. Now watch how he reacts. Now when I saw this video, I didn't want to laugh, but I'm not gonna lie. I laughed so hard I pooped a little. I mean, he fucking powerbombed that little bastard. You know, honestly, I think Rose did the right thing. Raccoons can spread rabies and rumors, which can also be hurtful. Look, I'm just saying, I'm not into cruelty to animals, but if a raccoon would have attacked one of my pets, I probably would have been a lot meaner. And you know what else, guys? In Florida, this raccoon could have legally shot and killed the guy. And look, I don't want to hear it from all you animal activists who are like, you could have just shooed the raccoon away. Shoo, Mr. Raccoon, shoo. I'm just saying, save your comments. Don't leave comments like, well, this is cruelty, you know, the raccoon doesn't know right from wrong. What if he was a mentally ill child? Well, then I'll throw that fucking kid down a flight of stairs. Yeah, see that? And as you can see, I don't look nearly as sexy without the beard. Now, before we get into the future of Equals 3, let me give a quick shout out to every celebrity who's ever volunteered to be on the show. Now remember, I started the show from my college dorm room, so it was really cool to me to eventually be able to get like mainstream celebrities on. Like I had Robin Williams on the show, we had Sarah Silverman, Zac Efron, both Jay and Silent Bob, Jason Mewes and Kevin Smith. We had Jason Biggs, we had Ed Helms, Gabriel Iglesias was on many times. We had RZA of the Wu-Tang Clan. We had Nick Kroll, Danny DeVito, both Key and Peele. We had Kristen Bell, Veronica Mars. We had TJ Miller, Bobby Lee, Andy Milonakis, Margaret Cho. We had Garfunkel and Oates, Paul Scheer. We had Kal Penn and John Cho, so Harold and Kumar. We had Romney Malco. And Snoop Dogg wasn't on the show, but he did stop by the studio one day to say what's up. Yeah, and for the record, I'm a normal-sized human. Snoop is just a really tall guy. Now, I'm sure there are more celebrities than what I just named, but I had to go through like 5 years of material to find that list. So forgive me if I left anyone out. I also want to take a moment to thank anyone who's ever helped me behind the scenes or just helped me with the show in any way at all. So thank you to those people, and again, I had to go through 5 years of material to find all those names, so if I accidentally left your name out and you helped with the show, my sincerest apologies. Okay, so let's get to it. So what is the fate of Equals 3, the show? Well, originally I wanted to retire the show completely. It's actually still what I want, but I've gotten so much pushback from you guys and people around me that I'm gonna try to keep the show going. But here's the dildo. In order to do that, I'm gonna have to hire a new host, which means that I'm gonna have to shut the show down completely for about a month or two while I cast this new host. I just want it to be someone who's really good, someone who you guys will really like and connect with, and ideally, someone who hosts the show better than me. Oh, anyone can host it better than you. Shut up. So what do you think? You think you could be the host? You think you got it what it takes? So to recap, I will not be hosting Equals 3 from now on. I will need to take a month or two off so that I can cast a new host for you guys. I also have to restructure some things because if you remember, I'm also a writer and producer on the show and I gotta find people who can also do those jobs. So there guys, give me 2 months max and you'll have your show back with a new host. It might fail without me, it might do incredible. I don't know. I just fucking work here. Not anymore. Now, if it doesn't work, if we get a new host and you guys hate it, we're not gonna keep like recasting it. We'll just shut it down and we'll move on and we'll forget it never happened. So yeah, I'll give it a shot for you because I feel like you've always been there for me. Like when I do a project and I ask you to go check it out, you always do. And you know, for that, I am very grateful. And so, I don't know, we're gonna do it. We're gonna try it out. So that's it, guys. Thanks for 5 wonderful years. I look forward to the future, I really do. I'm Ray William Johnson, and I approve this message.